They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game, when it was a gift from the Creator, a sacred rite, a curing ritual. Traditions, they travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built by players who believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor. With a focus on creating equipment that earns its place on the field, gear designed with intention, tested for the demands of the game, and built to perform when it matters most. From their shafts and mesh to custom uniforms and team gear, every product is developed with performance, durability, and the player experience at the forefront. Visit their website today to check out all they have to offer. Vanguard Lacrosse, lead your legacy.
Traditions, they remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game, when it was a gift from the Creator, a sacred rite.
Welcome, folks. NABLL Nationals down to the Final Four. Starting just a couple minutes late here after an exciting overtime game between the Paper City Oaks and the Nor'easters. If you weren't tuned in, that might be one you want to throw on your TV tomorrow. Wow, what a game.
At least from the last many years. They keep all these up there, right? Keep them all up.
Here we are in the semifinals, first of two. Thousand Island Spirits, the team to beat in this tournament. Used to being here 4 years as a program, 4 Final Fours. 1 final, but no championships yet. This is the year they hope to change that. On the other side of the floor in blue, Inver Grove Isotopes coming from Minneapolis. Outside, I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate being called Minneapolis. First national appearance. A good squad so far, dropping their first game in the pool play. Unbeaten since. You could see the inexperience and the excitement get to them in that first game. Spirits have been nearly unstoppable, scoring more than 14 goals every game, 14 or more. Isotopes able to eke him out behind quality goaltending of Beck Hagen. Gunhorn Davis on the other side, denying teams the opportunity to build momentum. That's been the Spirits game, hot offense and just making the right stops at the right time to keep control. Stotts enters in, outside shot, beats the pipe, or hits the pipe. Beck there to make a rebound save against Camden Smith, number 26. Jordan Chalk, 94, on the left side is going to be the leading scorer so far for the Isotopes. There he is driving in. Gunhorn Davis there to make a save. Loose ball battle. Isotopes have been great on the forecheck so far this weekend. No one has been able to exploit them on this. If there's a team to do it, it's this one here. Another big save by Gunhorn Davis. Tested early, exchanging shots. Cauldron King will carry it up the floor, passes it off to Liam Ferris. Ferris engaged, King pick and roll out to 71. Drives the net, big save from Beck, able to reel in that rebound. 71 took Goodleaf with the shot. Stotts taking the ball behind the net after a back-in call, I believe. Stotts looking to back his guy down. Are they going to send help? Stotts looking for a pass. If it comes, rolls inside. Doesn't find the far side of the net. Stotts still in the crease. Ball's going Isotopes' way. A lucky one there. But them's the breaks. Chalk carries it up. Backing down his defender. Stryber, number 1 in the corner there. Second in points for these Isotopes. Pass broken up, a good effort, making sure they're not able to get a break here. We're getting a penalty here. McDonald will head to the bench. James McDonald, 2 minutes for slashing. And we'll see this powerful Spirits power play get an opportunity here. They're doing a great job of working through progression of power play plays. We'll see how things go here. Stotts on the top. 91. Pierce, Montaigne Pierce in the shooter spot. They often work through Connor Sunday down in the crease. Camden, Smith, and King make up the righty side. Watch the backdoor pass here. First team to be able to stop that. That's the first set of their progression. They make the shooter respect Stotts' shot and then tuck it to the back side where they've been able to beat the goalie to the his back right corner. On the second progression after that's work typically, the goalie sits a little bit further back in net, and Stotts takes advantage of that. Let's see if they run through it here. If they give us a different look. There it is, scripted plays on the power play. The third one has been entirely different. I can't remember it so far. But a strong piece of play, not just quality talent, but quality coaching, has been the success of the Spirit. Stotts unable to reach that ball. Heath carrying forward, took a big hit last night. Happy and healthy now, or as healthy as you can be 5 games into the weekend. Just 2 games away from a national championship, both these teams. Time runs out, 30 seconds killed off the clock on this penalty kill. A good start for the Isotopes. Just under 6 minutes to play. Ball's rolled over to Stotts. Stotts in taking the shooter position. Pierce on the top, shot blocked by Stotts. That's the same play they ran last time in the 3 progressions of the power play. I've yet to see their 4th. Long ball dragged in by Dakota Rollins. Dakota pulls up for a shot. Save Gunhorn Davis. Too many men on the floor. Matt Schwartz, referee in chief. Isotopes releasing the penalty from the from the bench, not allowed. It has to come from the penalty box. That's the inexperience showing there. A good group of guys, a lovable bunch of weirdos, as Rachel would call them. Trying something new, not allowed here at the NABLL. Matt Schwartz with the call, referee in chief, longtime NLL official. On top of things, Camden Smith working with Stotts, Pierce. All 5 players touching the ball involved in that play here. Hagen able to make the stop on Stotts, and the rebound from Smith moves the ball up the floor. Long pass that's going to bounce up for him. He's got help. Goal! Wow. 32. Hudson Karasek with the outlet play, driving in, taking on the defender, bouncing it low. May be the first time the Spirits have trailed all tournament on a short-handed goal. Those are huge in this running time. You see the penalty clock ticking down. An important goal for the Isotopes, who remain on the penalty kill here.
That is huge mentally for the Isotopes, so to get a shorthanded goal like that against this Spirits team.
Early, too. It often has taken teams a long time to crack the code that is Gunhorn Davis. Pierce misses off the back. Rebound collected by the Isotopes. Running to space. Ball high in the air. Watch out, fans. To get some momentum going early, to see that it's possible, is big for this Isotopes team. Stotts still on the power play. Looks, rips, posts, collects it. That one's gonna go. King usually down in that corner, not here. Looks like Goodleaf ties the game back up.
And be able to get your rebound like that off of the pipe, what a play that was. And then to see that he's got him open, he knows the goalie's facing up on him, sees him drop to his knee, and to be able to finish it like that, what a play by Goodleaf. But man, he looks like he's shooting all the time. He's always looking at that net no matter where it's going.
Reading the chat here, First Class Productions, 2 ways games a win from winning a championship, not from qualifying to the championship. This is the semifinal of the tournament, Final 4 here. Face-off won by the Spirits. Nate getting some action on the offensive end, passes it to Stotts. Up top, swings over. Big save out of Hagen. An athletic movement, had more than enough covered. Big loose ball, big hit, able to fight off the defender. Arm raised in the corner. We will see an Isotopes power play. John Clorton able to get to draw the penalty. Isotopes capitalizing on the opportunity in Gunhorn Davis's head a little bit there as he reacts to the celebration. Cuts across, beats his defender. Gunhorn unhappy with that. Leighton Schreiber, one of the leaders on this offense, able to get the Isotopes the lead back. 1:30 to go in the first. Spirits playing from behind again. That penalty will be wiped off.
And huge. I mean, mentally for these young men to be able to do this in this game, that is huge. Now they really know that they can win this. I mean, this league is getting more and more parity every year, and I don't think it's any clearer than it is right now.
Would be a hell of a story for the Isotopes. First time here at the championship. Pierce working down to Stotts. Backed in. We've seen him this way a lot this weekend. He's gone where he wants in these type of situations as he continues to fight through contact. Defenders draped all over him, finds Pierce inside. Hagen able to block that first shot. Rebound shot taken in, but Pierce is down in the crease.
And
Pierce,
Hagen has played phenomenal. I've watched a couple games, and man, he has had some great saves.
Since that first game, as he settled in, It's been great to see this young kid play. Chalk will enter in on the offensive side, working with Pete Pedersen. McCoy on top on the righties. Here's Schreiber. Heath. Recovered by Pedersen. A big hit. This is a physical Isotopes team shot clock violation. That was the horn going off. Action-packed first half, 2-1 Isotopes. We'll see you in just a moment.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game, when it was a gift from the Creator, a sacred rite, a curing ritual. Traditions. They travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built by players who believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor.
Back here, some more action. If I am the Isotopes coach, my message is to remain calm. A lot of lacrosse left to play, half an hour. You've got to continue to do the right things. You're in the lead in the semifinals against the favorite. What's next? Spirit, stay calm too. It's just about a process. Continue to play. First challenge they've really met here at NABLL Nationals.
At Nationals, but through the regular season, they were, I believe they had to come back against the new team from Ganawage that was in the Upstate Division.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, at the very end of the game, and actually if you had 10-minute game, I don't know if they would have had enough time to come back. But all alone, nice save. And Guttetowson, you know he's going to settle down, but if they do get in his head, that could be the end of it. So, I mean, you never know. You get in Horn David's head.
Stotts in the danger area. A reset, another look here.
It's up top. Now he has it.
Down to Camden Smith. Stotts working with Pierce, tries to come over the top. Ball's knocked loose. 10 on the shot clock. Out to Goodleaf. Goodleaf to Pierce. Blocked. This is going to be a shot clock violation.
Big defensive stand there for the Isotopes.
Stotts looking to pick one off. Is he going to get hung up here on defense? Isotopes looking to push the issue, extend the lead. Stotts leaking back up the floor. Isotopes not going to let him be free.
I was just going to say, that's awful dangerous.
Wow.
Another one.
92. Bradley Johnson, Mr. Lacrosse, Minnesota, the high schooler. Bouncers will go just past Gunhorn. Davis's left foot, maybe 5-hole.
Ho-ho.
Finds the back of the net, 3-1. At the faceoff, Hawkeye Hamilton. Looking for number 14 on the Topes roster. It's like G. Not quite seeing him. Pedersen, ball in the corner. Chalk on the righty side. Schreiber, Heath. Karasek on out as the righties. Pedersen looking for space, denied. Big shot, big save. I think that's the most Gunhorn Davis has had to work for a save this tournament. Pedersen with Chalk. Chalk looking backside. Defense denying that backdoor pass. A staple of this Spirits defense. Isotopes covering the transition. 6:50 left in the second.
And they are pressuring the Spirits.
Sunday to Stotts. Stotts working around the net. Defense collapses on him. Out to 18. Day. Dalton Day. Patience pays off. Sunday there to collect the rebound. Just waits for Beck to make his move. Beck makes the first move. First one to blink loses here.
And it's one of those things, you know the Spirits are going to get on the board. Beautiful play there. And really, as a young goaltender, you could probably answer this better. How do you know when to come out after the ball and when not to? Because you see him take that step out. How do you learn that patience?
I usually played a lot from the inside on those backing up to my crease line on those inside shots. Didn't let people get around me. If they wanted to beat me, they'd have to beat me through me. I think that's one thing I've noticed from Hagen. Coming out to challenge the shooters, you see it a lot in field goalies. In field, you're taught to come out, match sticks. In box, a lot of times you got to stay back, let the play come to you. It's better to stand still than to guess. Don't open up the space for them. Make them beat you as you are.
Confidence in your positioning.
Yeah, Hawkeye with a big win. Moves it over to Shotsky. Shotsky up to Camden. Staying on, going to set a pick for him. Over to Pierce. Back with a good save for the confidence. Really athletic. Able to hold on to that rebound. Dakota Rollins pushing the transition. Chalk with a shot. Rebound.
And Horn David gets that rebound. Gobbles it right up, and they are battling in front.
Looks like both of them are going to head to the box. Rowan for the Isotopes. Is that Jacobs? Yes, John Jacobs. Jingleheimer Schmidt for the Spirit. We're going to be 4-on-4 going the Isotopes' way. 3-2 halfway through the second. Shaping up to be a great game here. Stotts, Sunday, King, Ferris, the four out on the floor for the Spirits. Looks like Schroeder, Chisholm, Stahl, I'm struggling to see the last number here. Looks like 35. John Colton. Gets space. Good recovery by Colton. Cholton. Loose ball in the corner. Stotts unable to come up with it. Back in is the call. No. An interference. Isotopes will move it up. Their chance at 4-on-4. Chalk. Heath. McDonald. Chalk rolls to the net. Johnson is the final piece of the puzzle for the Isotopes here. Working this 4-on-4. Chalk with a goal. Beats his man, gets the inside, pulls up, and puts it past Gunhorn Davis. 4-2.
Chalk, a stud athlete. He has got some highlight goals, and man, he is all over the place. Great job keeping possession, getting his stick, back into his hand right there, and being able to just know he needed to rip the shot. And low to high, perfect placement. And Horn David I watched a lot of his games. Usually you get a couple goals on him, he snaps right back. So, I mean, but great opportunities like that, you can't really blame the goaltender all alone, you know, hands free in front of the net.
Absolutely. Schultzke comes up with the loose ball. Pick coming. He's got space. 30 more seconds of 4-on-4 play. Stotts alone on the lefty side with help as the change comes from the Spirits. Wow, good look. Good save by Heck, setting his feet, getting across, and making the save. Ball moved up the floor. It's going to bounce up. Who's going to come up with it? It's Cree, Creighton Cree. Up to Chris George. George back to Cree. Cree to Stotts. Stotts denied. The referees are going to have a talk about this one. I believe it went off the pipe, off the back of Hagen's leg. Stotts getting aerial.
And it's a goal.
At the end of the day, it's the call the referees make on the field that counts. 4-3, Spirits.
That is a typo on there. It is Horn David. I just seen the Davis on the end of the
Oh, Horn David.
It's Horn David. I thought I heard you saying that.
I've been calling you the wrong name all weekend, Gunn.
That's okay. I butchered his first name for a very long time. But Gunnatussin, I kind of got it down now. I've said it a few times.
Stotts. No other lefties on the floor. King with the shot. Reset here. Stotts pulls up off the backboard. It's going to go long. No, takes a friendly bounce.
And that's going to be a reset because he stuck his stick out if they can get it.
Isotopes with the ball. I wonder if a referee had the shot clock count on the first one. I don't believe was really a reset.
No, the first one was not.
Pedersen pulls it out. Heath working with Johnson. Swings it over back to Heath. Heath pulls. Misses the net. Pedersen able to corral it. Three on the shot clock. Big save, big rebound opportunity here. We're going to have a push going the Isotopes' way. McCoy will pick up the ball up to Heath. Heath to Chalk. Heath cuts underneath, gets high. Gunnathan up to make a save. Swings it up the floor. Able to be corralled. Isotopes will get another look at things, up 4-3 with a minute to go here in the half. Trailer runs away from it. Cree all over things. A good defensive effort so far from him. Another push. Timeout called by the Isotopes.
It's like
Karasek pointing at the clock, wanting a couple more seconds on. I wouldn't. Let that clock run down. You only want one more shot.
And yeah, with the shot clock off, you're not going to wait. Or you're not going to go till there's like 7 seconds left anyway. So yeah, let it count down. Take the extra 2 seconds. You're going to hope nothing happens in that 2 seconds. Anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. Give yourself less of an opportunity to make a mistake.
So here you're obviously not pulling the goalie. With a 1-goal lead, you're going to keep him in to stay safe, or are you going to go crazy and you're going to pull him?
As long as you're disciplined around when you enter into this attack, I'm pulling him. Get your opportunity. Get one last shot. 6-on-5. Looks like they're going to put Hagen back in net, take a 5-on-5 opportunity. But if they come and try to take the ball away from you, swing the ball. A 6-on-5 becomes a 5-on-4. If they chase you again, you can make it a 4-on-3. Nate Schultzke asking for clarification on the shot clock. They're saying that the refs are saying that they picked up the ball above with less than 30 seconds to go. I cannot confirm that, but there will be no shot clock on this play here. 5-on-5, let's see if they go right away or have the discipline to wait for it. Johnson over the chalk. Chalk fights off fights off a check. Looks like a butt end save from Gunn. Is he able to Chalk able to pick up the loose ball? 7 seconds. A big fight for a loose ball. 4-3 at halftime. Not sure how many people had this scoreline in their bet slip. A great start for the Isotopes. Really coming and punching the spirit in the mouth. First time they've seen it all weekend. How are they going to react? 5 minutes on the half. Any thoughts before we head to the break?
Well, I'm not sure if they're going to do what all weekend they've been changing goalies at half. So now in this game with a 1-goal difference, you're going to put Jake Lazor in. As a goalie, I mean, he doesn't seem to have a problem with it. He comes in fast. I don't know. I don't see him up. So, but what are your thoughts on playing games like that as a goaltender? That's why I'm so interested to hear your perspective.
They've had a different situation than this every single halftime. This isn't the same opportunity they've had. And no offense to Jake, he may not have been the strongest option so far. However, Gunn really hasn't looked like he's been playing his normal game so far today. Jake is padded up and ready to go. I mean, no offense by that, my brother Jake. But we'll see here coming out of the half who's stepping into net here.
All right, thanks so much, everybody. We appreciate everybody watching.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game, when it was a gift from the Creator, a sacred rite, a curing ritual. Traditions. They travel through the generations, passed down from hand to hand, bringing us back to a time worth revisiting. This is our tradition. This is your passion. This is traditional lacrosse.
Vanguard Lacrosse, built by players who believed the game deserved better. Born on Long Island and set out to create lacrosse equipment that combines premium materials, advanced engineering, and a level of quality that players can rely on every time you step on the floor. With a focus on creating equipment that earns its place on the field, gear designed with intention, tested for the demands of the game, and built to perform when it matters most. From their shafts and mesh to custom uniforms and team gear, every product is developed with performance, durability, and the player experience at the forefront. Visit their website today to check out all they have to offer. Vanguard Lacrosse, lead your legacy.
Traditions. They remind us where it all began. A time when lacrosse was more than just a game, when it was a gift from the Creator, a sacred rite, a curing ritual.
Time's over. Teams are taking the floor. 30 seconds to go here. Jake Lazor is coming in the game.
You're the Isotopes coach. What do you say at halftime?
Take it to them. We can run with them. We've shown it. Now put the pedal down. It's our time. Lining up for the face-off here. G and Hawkeye. Hawkeye, I believe, with G's number so far. Just on a gut feeling, not looking at any stats here. Another one for Hawkeye. Looking for help, finds Pierce. Pierce over to Camden. Camden joined by Ferris on the righty side there. Finds Stotts in the middle. Hagen's been good to his top right corner. Shooter's top left. Chalk. Backing down, looking for help from McDonald, not able to find it. Johnson following back. Gets all the way through. Another save by Hagen. You're going to have to try another entryway. That top left corner is not available right now. Dakota Rowan carrying the ball here in the purple helmet. Pedersen carrying down. Just 3 on the floor here as Chalk and McCoy join him on the field. Chalk outside, finds one early. Jake Lazor is going to want that one back. First shot of the game.
And that's what I mean about changing goalies at halftime. It's got to be so tough to come in, then that happens. And the mental game, as we know, is such a big thing for goalies.
You're working from behind a little bit. It's definitely a piece to stand on. But every shot, first, last, they have a chance of going. You just got to stay in it, play the numbers game, and trust yourself as a goaltender. Stahl, the Team Ireland product, playing defense. Austin Stotts being met by him. Ball swung over to King. King will let it go. Finally,
he is stoked too. You can see it, the relief. They've been going to the shooter's left side the whole time, and like you said, maybe it was time to try something else. They must have been listening to you.
Yeah, they're getting the scout. Hagen moves well left. He's going to have to show he can move to his right. He's going to have to show that he can move to his left as well. And finds the corner with power.
And that's the big thing, like you were saying, when these goalies step out, it's so hard to find where you are in the net. You might lose track. You don't exactly know your angles. And, I mean, really, Dylan Ward, I think, he's got that in-between, knows when to, when not to, but it is such a hard thing to do.
I think on that one, he was just a little too flat, not totally square to the shooter, which is going to open that far side a bit. Hawkeye getting pulled to the bench. A moving pick, talking back to the referee.
No. It's the delay of game for that.
Oh, a delay of game.
Yeah, he rolls it. He rolls it afterwards. So he blows the whistle, and instead of just, spinning his stick around and dropping it, here, it should restart this time. Yeah, see, so the whistle blows. Instead of dropping it, he gives it a little toss, and you can see the ref instantly.
Right on it. Nice set of eyes. I didn't catch that one right away. An unfortunate situation there for the Spirits and the Spirits fans. This man-down defense packed in, inviting outside shots. Tries the far side, unable to connect. Bradley looks cross crease. Spirits continue to not allow that. And they'll carry the ball up the floor, try to rake some time off the clock here.
Great interception by Jacobs, and then he just sprints down, takes care of the ball, saves the possession, and gets off the floor.
Ball across the field to Stats with 10 seconds. He'll go. Butt end makes the save. Shooters will call that lucky. Goalies will tell you it was there for a reason.
Determined to get one in that top left.
Absolutely. Not to be denied. Stahl carrying the ball up the floor. Chalk Pedersen on the left-hand side. Stahl will stay. Ball turned over. That cross-crease pass has been denied. King. Big glove save. Hand palming the ball is the call.
Let's watch that glove save again here because that was impressive. Hagen just puts it out there and stops it, punches it right down. He's got to be pumped up.
He's stepping up to the challenge so far. Pierce lets one go. It's a good opportunity with this running clock.
Now, one advantage that Hagen probably has is he's probably never played with a wall or a big wooden stick.
That's true. Growing up in the American system with the shorter stick is a huge advantage when you get to this level. You build your game around it. Lazor picks it up. He can move the ball up to Schultze. He can run. Stotts coming down 2-on-1. He'll look to push it now. Schultze tucks one in. He's good for a couple transition goals, and he's always good to get the boys fired up. What a player.
There's nothing like a D-transition guy getting up there and scoring.
You could see it in his eyes, in his body language. As he was looking to pull the ball out, he looks across. Who's coming down with him? Austin Stotts. He says, we're going to the net. Not only does that, he looks him off. Underhand shot, tucks it in.
The confidence to look off Austin Stotts on 2-on-1.
I was playing in Casey Powell's last Team USA game. Drew Snyder playing transition. Comes down the floor, throws a fake to Casey Powell and tucks one away. And Casey comes over to Drew and says, congratulations, you're the last guy to ever look me off in a USA uniform. McDonald unable to connect on the pass, but gets the rebound off the wall. He'll shoot.
What a check that was, number 12 on defense. What a play.
Cree,
yeah,
he's been having a good game.
And that's the kind of stuff that you don't always necessarily notice, but that's really what makes the difference is those little plays, getting those shots off the net, getting the momentum going. And right now you just tied it up. You need that defensive stand. If they can score here, this is going to be a huge momentum shift.
Absolutely. Liam Harris carrying the ball, working with Camden Smith. So Stotts in the middle, met with a big check. This Isotopes team is backing down from no one. 5-hole save by Hagen, standing up for their goaltender. Moves the ball up the floor. Dakota Rowan, a staple in transition for this Isotopes team. Chalk with Schreiber out on the floor. Ball comes loose. Bradley Johnson able to collect it. Looking to get a lefty on the floor of the Isotopes. 8 seconds to go. They're going to just put someone out on defense. Shot blocked. They'll move back. 3 minutes to go here. 5-5. What a game.
Yeah, and Ainsley Prangle soaking that one, throwing it off to the offense and running off the floor. I mean, that's the kind of things you need to win these games.
King engages. Looking to shoot. Fake. Gets the defender to flinch. Able to get around his guy, but Hagen's up to the challenge.
That top shooter, top left is tough, man. He is on it.
Absolutely.
Must be baiting him there, dropping the shoulder down, making everybody think they can see it.
Or he's watched the scout.
Knows that's where they love shooting,
Yeah. Turnover. Ball flicked ahead. Collected with speed. Defender able to pull it down. Loose ball called. Stotts will start things off. Liam Harris, Camden Smith, Goodleaf on the righty side. Pierce and Stotts working together. Tries to find that right side on a quick stick, catching Hagen off guard. Doesn't find the net. Stotts looking to roll underneath. Up to the challenges. The defense doesn't give him the inside. Ferris, picks up the ball.
Hagen got a piece of that, so
Hagen
we're going to
got a piece of it. denying Stotts the ball behind the net. It is a reset, though, there. Once possession is gained. Stotts with a little somersault. Pierce falling down, puts one on net. Hagen's up for that one. Just over a minute to go here in the third quarter, 5-5.
Stotts flying up the floor, getting the guys on. They realize how important this last possession could be, last couple. Oh, nice
Picked
pick.
off. The backdoor pass is not an option. It's been part of the Spirits defense. Let the goalie see the ball. Nate lone on the righty side, 3 lefties out. Sunday Stotts. King with the stick in his left hand, switches it back to his right hand dominant. Catches the ball mid-flight, puts it off the pipe. Laying there for a moment. I hope he's okay. Rolls out of the net just in time for Stotts to shoot. King probably with the wind knocked out of him. Can't see the ball in the corner here. Sunday pass picked off. 35, John Clorton. I've been butchering him and his brother's last name all weekend. I do apologize to their parents.
He's a leader on the defense out there.
Outside shot, little time. Probably had a moment to look for something a little better than that, but that's going to be the end of the quarter.
Maddie Davis with the glove save over there.
5-5. Incredible game. We're getting a 10-minute, basically non-sudden death overtime period.
Wow.
This is not where the predictions had it, but this is where the Isotopes thought they'd be in a game. Peck and Harris, the Isotopes 1-2 duo, both Team USA junior members out there chatting with each other, having an incredible game. Really excited to see what these teams can draw up for us in the third quarter.
Could you imagine the confidence that young man has going into this fourth quarter, though? I mean, Hagen has looked phenomenal throughout the tournament, and then in this game to be able to shut these guys down like that. I mean, you talk about the mental game of a goalie, but right now he is flying.
Yeah, absolutely. Too big, too small to fail. Doesn't know any better sometimes, you know. Not having that experience, not being jaded by years of goaltending. You know, you just got the ability to go out there and do it. And he's done it so far. Denying Stotts is, I don't know it, but is Stotts on the scorebook yet?
I don't think he's put one in yet.
Yeah. Incredible work out of this Isotopes team to meet the challenge. Stotts all weekend backing down defenders. The Isotopes not letting it happen. He's gone where he's wanted all weekend. The Isotopes says, you're not coming through us. An incredible game so far. Just a treat this last 2 hours have been. Unbelievable.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's been nonstop. As soon as my game ended, I ran over, caught the tail end of that last game, which, wow. And then went out to the car, watched the final minute of it because Charity told me I had to, and she was right because that was a crazy ending. And now, like you said, I don't know if anybody had it, but I think here's, Isotopes have to make a statement, I think, early. If the Spirit come out, you really don't want to let them get under their skin and in their head thinking, oh my goodness, it was a fluke, here they come.
I don't think the Isotopes have that in their DNA.
No.
I think they can handle a challenge. They could go down too early. They're still going to fight through this, just the way they've been playing and standing up to this team. I've been nothing but impressed. Stotts looking for his first goal. Looks back door, picked off. Swung long up the floor with speed. Is Pedersen gonna come support? No, they're gonna get their offense on the floor. Only 10 seconds left in this shot clock.
They're gonna leave a couple guys back. Actually, put a third guy out.
Shot down on net. A good reset shot. Chalk to Pedersen. Pedersen, I think they've only had 2 men in the offensive floor at a time so far in this possession. Now getting all 5 out, still waiting for the last one.
Chalk is my offensive player of the tournament from what I've seen. He has been, oh my goodness, he's a human highlight reel.
You've had a lot more other games on your side than I have. I've gotten the pleasure of watching one so far, and I'm really enjoying the second one. First minute gone in the fourth quarter. Spirit with their chance on offense. Pierce drops the ball, working with Stotts on that lefty side. Coming over the top, Stotts rolls in, unable to connect. A weird bounce off Beck's stick. Creates a loose ball situation. Beck looking for a little help there, complaining that he was interfered with, but that ball's in the air and loose. You don't have the protection of having possession in the net. Ball swings. Schreiber steps in. Good save by Jake. I take back everything I said earlier, buddy. You're playing great. Stotts out of the net. A goal.
And you know you can't keep him off the floor for that long. I mean, it's one of those things. It's just a matter of time before he's going to get on the board.
A great goal, fighting through the contact.
It really starts there with Lazor's save. I had to keep this one for him, and that is one thing. Jake Lazor, if you've ever watched him, he just rifles the ball out all the time. He's got a laser, gets it right to Stotts, and beautiful job, Charity, catching up with that one.
What I love about that replay is you see the top left Spirits defender take off quickly. He's the one who sprung Stotts onto the floor. Jake with the pass, the save to the pass, giving Stotts the ball. But really it's that defender getting a bench assist there, hustling off, creating the opportunity for the Spirits to go up 6-5.
And that's the beautiful thing about having you up here. I just get excited like, oh my God, did you see that? You're dropping knowledge on us.
Stotts attacking the net again. Hagen up for the challenge. Off the pipe. No over and back to be called here. Rowan wants to run with him. Ferris gets settled in the offensive end. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. King back to Ferris. Ferris' Stotts coming around the net. Hagen up for the challenge. Defense there to support him on the rebound. Moving the ball quickly. Going to pick it up and settle after a drop pass.
And Hagen has been playing phenomenal on that.
Absolutely.
Casey
Turnover,
with
King up ahead. Need to chase him down here. King's a dangerous player. Good save by Hagen. Again, moving to his top right side, the shooter's left. Strong to that area.
He's got it.
Runs into trouble. Cree, a big hit. Swarm defense there and no help. I haven't seen the Isotopes offense step up to the challenge yet. They need to get back to the way they were playing in the first quarter. They're a bit stagnant. I wonder if they're nervous. 6 minutes to go. Who thought they would be here? Camden Smith swinging around Stotts, fighting through contact, waiting it out. Big save by Hagen, collecting himself. And a butt end from Stotts. He's going to take a walk. You got to imagine the scoring he's done all weekend, not being able to make much impact here is getting to the man.
Oh, the frustration level's got to be setting in, and you can see it there.
He'll sit down for 2 minutes. At the point on the power play, we got Luke Johnson, his son, I believe his son, Bradley Johnson, down on the righty crease. 93, Talon Heath in the shooter position. 94, Jordan Chalk rounding it out on the lefty crease. Pedersen. Pass picked off. King is dangerous. Moving up the floor. Hagen, holy cow, what a save. Moving quickly, shutting down that side. Luke Johnson. Bradley Johnson with the shot. Big save by Jake, able to come back and spring open. King with another chance at his third breakaway of the game. Still denied.
Trying every side. Says the top isn't working. I'm going to shoot it this way. The net's not back on its moorings, but they don't actually have to put it where the net is, but where it was or where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, an interesting rule in the NLL rule book. If the net is off its pegs, the goalie is meant to defend where the net is supposed to be, and the shooters are meant to put the ball where the net was. It is, the goal line doesn't move despite the net moving. Spirits player down now. Reason for the stoppage. Definitely feeling it. I'm not sure who that is.
Gotta look at the replay.
It's King, who's been a impact player both sides of the floor here.
Ooh, his leg got twisted up there, I think. Ooh, hopefully he's all right.
I feel like it's more of an upper body thing. His legs were moving while he was down there in pain. Walking off the floor, a tough guy. Spirits will continue on the power play here. 4:14 to go, 57 seconds. The ball will start.
Yeah, if I'm the shooter there, I'm shooting on that shooter's right side when the net's off and making the ref make the call.
The referee going over to correct the shot clock down to 26 seconds. Luke Johnson will carry the ball in on this power play. Swings it over to Heath. Heath to the lefty side with Chalk. Johnson in the middle creating some space. Heath with an incredible handle gets the shot off, looking to get back. Nate Schultzke is a fast player, going to track this one down.
Not many guys that can outrun him.
No, it was good cover defense by the Isotopes, by Heath there, but just outmatched them from a pace perspective. 12 seconds left on the shot clock, 25 seconds in the power play. Not a lot of time when the Isotopes get this ball back. Ferris with a shot going wide. Hagan with a big pick. Ferris making sure he felt it. 10 on the shot clock before stats come out. I imagine he's just going to drift down to the offensive end when he steps back on the floor. Up to McDonald, over to Chalk. They're going to finish this possession on the power play. McDonald running back, Stotts with time. Heads one away, 7-5. 3 minutes to go.
And he is fired up.
I told you before, I think these Isotopes have it in them, down by 2. I wouldn't count them out yet, but it's gut check time. What do you have left in you for 5th game of the weekend? How much left do you have in the legs? How much left do you have in the heart? How much do you believe? It takes 1 to make it a game. It takes 2 to tie it up.
Wow. It has been an exciting. One thing I do have to say about Schultzke, he ran a 5K, then played a lacrosse game once. So as far as worrying about that guy running out of a gas tank.
never seen that man tired. Spirits looking to push the issue. Decides better of it. Going to slow things down. Pass the ball to Stotts. Pierce down. They're okay slowing down so he can catch his breath. Pierce looking for a little revenge on the pick there. Finds the space, finds the best kind of revenge. 8-5, tucks it over the top right corner.
Montana Pierce fired up. Look at him through the fans, just going.
Was he a bighorn in that Montana League?
Oh. Stotts to Pierce and Montana Pierce inside. He's been watching the game. He made sure he threw that to the shooter's top right instead.
Absolutely. 3-goal game, 2:30 to go. Spirits with a big face-off win. They're going to slow things way down here. If they get 3 possessions, 30 seconds off the clock each, that's just going to leave the Isotopes the minute to work with. I wouldn't mind no shots here. But you can't pass up an opportunity like that. Goodleaf to Stotts on the back door. Likely going to do it.
And this is what I meant, is you kind of get starstruck. You see these guys doing it, and it's a little demoralizing. I understand what you're saying about the Isotopes, but I felt like they had to keep their foot on the gas tank and kind of not let go of the dream. But I'm still not convinced this one is over yet. I've seen some magical things. I'm not convinced Jordan Chalk can't score 5 goals himself in the rest of this game. That's been a huge thing. Face-offs, too, though, has been the Spirits are dominating in this game.
Good defense there by the Isotopes. Stotts picks up the loose ball behind the net. Spirits defenders there to meet him. Isotopes will carry the ball up the floor. Peck's looking to see if he should come off, getting the shake off for the moment. Over to McDonald. McDonald unable to connect on the pass. Long pass given. Arm goes in the air. That Peck with the ball in the crease, even if his stick's hanging out, is still defended by the rules. This is different from the CLA, which might be the reason why the Spirits don't think anything of taking a shot at the stick there. But it's going to be too little too late.
I think the rule's the same. I'm convinced it's just one of those things. You see the stick in front of you. You've been going. You don't see like the goaltender at that point. You just see the stick. You're not looking at the goaltender. You're going for it.
In the CLA, the crease is a cylinder that extends up. Anytime the goalie leaves that cylinder, the plane of the cylinder, he's no longer defended from that point. In the NLL, it's a lot more like field lacrosse, where 1 foot in the crease, a toe in the crease is enough to keep that protection as the goaltender.
You are right. They changed some of it, but it's not. It's still pretty much the same there.
Yeah, 6 on 4 here, pardon me, as the Isotopes pull the goalie. Jake Lazor up to the challenge, a shutout shutout half. Oh no, not a shutout half. He let up 1 goal to start the game. The Spirits will tuck one in to the empty net. King bouncing one off the post, collecting the rebound, putting it away. He tried to put one off the backboard on a breakaway earlier today. This one a little less of a highlight, but just as important. 10-5. Spirits getting revenge for the Junior National Championship, where the Isotopes were able to take down the Spirits. Spirits making their way back to the championship game for the first time since 2023. 2-2 in semifinals, 0-1 so far in finals. They'll look to change things tomorrow at noon.
Absolutely, and congratulations to the Spirits. They definitely deserve all their accolades, but this Isotopes team, I tell you, what a bunch of athletes that came out. I wasn't sure. I hadn't really followed much of the division, so I didn't know how it played out. I figured if they got past the Wheat Kings, they must have been a good team. But to really see it, and I got to say, Jordan Chalk is the guy I didn't know. I won't forget his name now. And same with Beck Hagen.
Yeah.
Great tournament for those two guys, and super, super great performance. I can't say enough good things about them.
Scoreboard reads 10-5. I don't think it was that much of a difference in the game. Looking for the Spirits heading to the championship tomorrow, waiting the winner of the next game here. Lakers, Oaks, fighting for a chance to play the Spirits at noon tomorrow. We'll see you back here in just 12 minutes.